The 12th year of the college football playoff and the second season of a 12-team field. The #1 team, Indiana Hoosiers.
Touchdown, Indiana!
The winner of the Heisman Trophy, Fernando Mendoza.
Ole Miss, Pete Golding's team now.
Lane Kiffin will take the LSU head coaching job. He will no longer coach his Ole Miss Rebels in the college football playoff.
The committee is faced with the most controversial decision in the history of the playoff.
Who are you? Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Number 9, Alabama.
Simpson firing, caught, touchdown, Alabama!
There's one spot left in terms of at-large teams, and it is Miami.
Malachi Tony, a touchdown!
First team out is Notre Dame. It has to be gut-wrenching for them.
We were shocked, mystified by what happened.
We begin this pursuit for the College Football Playoff National Championship trophy.
At the end of the night, will it be the Crimson and Cream or the Crimson Tide headed to the land of roses?
John Mateer suffered that injury, the broken thumb, in September. He would tape his hand with the black tape, but he's ready to play without the tape tonight.
Mateer takes the shotgun snap. Pass ball down the middle is caught in Alabama territory. Jermichael Carter with the grab.
So 3rd and 10. They go across the middle, and once again it's Xavier Robinson working free. Robinson turns the corner and is forced out inside the 10.
Mateer looks left, runs it himself up the middle, weaves between traffic, bounced it outside to the 5. Oh, what a move! Into the end zone! He faked the Crimson right out of the Tide on that one. Touchdown!
Mateer on the move, fires sideline route. That's Deion Brooks over there. Catch made.
He had 2 feet in, NFL worthy.
Mateer across the middle, caught by Jordan at the 10. Down to the 7. Jacob Jordan's second catch of the season.
Mateer, he wants to run, now throws into the end zone, caught Isaiah Centenia, and it is all Oklahoma here in the second quarter.
This is not how Oklahoma has looked most of the season, I promise you.
You got to stack more plays to get the win. We've got to limit the mistakes and play smart, disciplined football.
Pressure comes, it's picked up, back foot throw. Brooks comes back and makes the catch.
2nd and 10 at the Oklahoma 41. Simpson clean drop, throws over the middle, caught by the tight end Cuevas, tackled at the 18-yard line.
Can they convert here on this 4th and 2?
Simpson looking, finding. Brooks still fighting, diving for the end zone. Alabama, 4th down touchdown to get on the board.
Lazir Brooks, the true freshman, keeps Alabama's hopes alive here on the road.
Good snap. And he dropped it, and Bama blocked it. Tim Keenan picked it up.
Momentum has rapidly shifted to DeBoer's team.
They're walking pressure up again. Remember, they can't get to him unless they bring people.
2nd down and 13. Fires to the near side, intercepted. Alabama with a takeaway. Xavier Brown to the 20, the 10. He's gone. Touchdown. 50-yard pick 6 for Xavier Brown. I'm sick. I'm hungry. I'm starving, boy.
And now we have a tie game, even though the stats have been dominated and one-sided favoring the Sooners.
Alabama still a non-existent run game. Hill has a little room. He's loose. Daniel Hill. Finally, Alabama creates something with the running game.
Simpson getting the snap. Plenty of time. Firing downfield towards the end zone. Brooks caught it. Touchdown, Alabama. First lead of the night.
Still up for grabs here, late 3rd quarter. 3rd and 2, Mateer running for his life, slings it, Blaylock comes back and makes the catch, and it's a 1st down. He was in trouble before finding the running back.
27-17 tie. Mateer to throw, takes a shot across the middle, caught! 15! Burks to the 10, to the 5! Touchdown! Touchdown! They're back in it!
Proving to be hard to kill indeed is the Oklahoma Sooners.
Now Miller from his end zone. Oh my goodness, what an ugly line drive kick. Went nowhere, back to the Oklahoma 35.
Take the handoff, throw down the near sideline. Jeremy Bernard reached over the back of Jacoby Johnson for a stellar grab. 1st and goal, Alabama.
Hill in the backfield to the left of Simpson, who works from the pistol. Hands it off to Daniel, up the gut. Daniel breaks the tackle, fights his way to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Alabama comes back and conquers the Sooners. on to Pasadena.
This crowd well in excess of 100,000 already lathered up. We welcome everybody to Kyle Field, longtime home of the Texas A&M Aggies, and the opponent, the Miami Hurricanes, out of the ACC.
Oh, my goodness! Concepcion catches it, and then is absolutely drilled. I think it was Pruitt that hit him. Holy Moses.
How the hell did he hold on to that ball?
Reed going deep. Receiver open. Is caught. Mario Craver out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Jared Zirkle for a 22-yard field goal. He has taken over for Randy Bond. On the way, it's blocked! It's blocked, and Miami blocked it. The first moment of magic by Miami. I think Bain blocked it for the Canes.
Look at the contact. The foot of Zirkle hits the ground before it makes contact with the ball.
It might be the first point wins this thing.
So still scoreless as we tick towards 6 minutes to go in the half.
Here's the A&M punt. It is a spiral as Tony drifts to his right. Made the catch at the 19, makes one person miss out to the left side 25-yard line. Now to the 30, left sideline 40, stays in bounds at the 50. It's a foot race at the 30, and he just got knocked down from behind on a great return by Malachi Tony.
So unlike Texas A&M, Miami is a solid kicking situation. Carter Davis. And that ball, you could see it get driven wide by the wind.
White stands at his 32. Snap comes back. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it. And it is incomplete. Incomplete at the 35.
You can see, I think, the mentality. We're not going to be able to drive the football on these defenses, so we have to come up with points some other way. It hasn't worked in this game yet.
Bennett just enough time to get it off, and a catch made by C.J. Daniels as he was falling backwards to the ground.
Carter Davis, this one will be a 40-yard field goal. Nothing will be easy. Miss.
Oh, no.
Right. 0-0 in half. The first time ever in the history of the college football playoff.
It's a playoff football game, right? A lot of really good defense. Someone's got to go out and find a way to make some plays to win it.
Miami needs to be stubborn about the run. You want to hit the Aggies defense right between the tackles down the hill.
Fletcher gets the ball, and he has space right up the gut. Fletcher, first down, Miami.
This one will be a 21-yard attempt for Carter Davis. Snap down, kick up, drilled through, and Miami has the first points of this first-round game.
Four-man rush, clean pocket, Reed too high and intercepted. Picked off by the freshman Fitzgerald. Bryce Fitzgerald down the sideline and out of bounds near the 20.
Carter made his last kick. This one obviously a little bit further. 35-yard field goal. Can he follow through? No!
Tony.
Unbelievable.
Belt high snap, sling left side, complete 25. Spinning inside, Craver still on his feet, and he spins ahead to the 19-yard line.
Randy Bond 35 yards away between the hash marks. His first field goal attempt of the day. Placement down, kick is up, and he drills it right through the pipes. And we are tied with 8:03 to go in the fourth quarter.
Beck, sidearm sling, caught by Tony at midfield. That's fumbled, picked up by the Aggies. Jordan Shaw ripped it out of Tony's hands. Damian Sanford comes up with it.
Trying to console Tony on the sideline.
And Miami gets off the field again.
Huge stop.
Huge.
Huge stop.
Put the fire out. Put the fire out.
Battling a great defense and this 12th man.
Fletcher, handoff. Big, gaping hole.
Fletcher again to the 16-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes to go. Tony goes in motion. Beck's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Hand off Tony. Runs right side. 10, 5, Tony into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Miami! It's Hurricanes delight. It's an 11-yard touchdown for Malachi Tony. Tony scores. Miami has the lead.
A minute 44 to go. No timeouts for A&M in need of a touchdown.
Snap to Reed. Reed throws. Caught. Borkicher, tight end, 38-yard line.
They've moved 56 yards. They need 19 more. Concepcion's out of bounds. Jones at the 4-yard line. Reed gets it to the end zone. Intercepted! Picked off again by the freshman, Bryce Fitzgerald.
Miami's going to win this game. Miami's going to win the game.
Miami Hurricanes heading to the Cotton Bowl to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Even in pregame, the roar for this man, Pete Golding, his first game ever as a head coach.
And on the quick trigger, the hitch pass is caught. Breaking free is Stribling all the way up towards midfield, is stripped up there in plus territory, and a gain of 29 right out of the gate, and poor tackling by the Green Wave defense.
Hand off to Lacey, makes one man miss up the middle, the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, just like that. The Rebels, lightning fast down the field.
Jake Retzloff is a very talented dual threat quarterback.
Retzloff sidearms it, and it's intercepted. That is Jalen Braxton with the interception.
The handoff, it's deep to Kewan Lacey. He is moving and shaking across the 40 down to the 30-yard line.
Fake on the handoff, and Chambliss keeps it off the left side. He steps in the end zone. Touchdown, Trinidad. That's his 7th of the year.
The first 2 drives look like we never tackled before our lives.
Chambliss delivers, that's a strike into the flat, across the goal line for the touchdown. Dejon Stribling from 13 yards out. Hotty toddy, we likes to party.
The Ole Miss Rebels win the college football playoff game here in Oxford against Tulane, 41-10. Off the Rebels go to the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans.
Just about set for kickoff here in Eugene. James Madison will take on Oregon.
Shotgun snap with 4 receivers. He's got time. Fires down the seam. Center of the field. One-arm catch. Jamari Johnson reaches out. Touchdown, Oregon. What a highlight reel grab by the Ducks tight end.
Pass out to the edge. Dyer Hill. The freshman gets loose down the sideline. Dyer Hill Jr. And they finally ride him out at about the 32.
Moore kept it. Going right. Could score. Will score. Dante Moore. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now in motion in the backfield is DeGennaro. And they will swing it after him. He wants to throw the football. He's got Ellis wide open. The 35 makes the catch. 25, 20 to the 15. Down to the 10-yard line.
40-yard field goal try for Morgan Suarez. Snap is back. Hold is down, and the kick is blocked. A blocked kick from Terrence Green keeps this a 13-3 Oregon lead.
Pitch to Dyer Hill. Gets the edge. Stays in bounds. Touchdown.
This Oregon offense has just been hitting on all cylinders.
Dante wide open downfield. Benson, touchdown.
51-34 is the final. And Dan Lanning's Ducks are moving on to the Orange Bowl to face Texas Tech.
Quarterfinal number 1 on New Year's Eve.
Miami and Ohio State, 2 of the biggest brands in the country.
Coach, what is the mindset of your team right now in this moment?
Be fast, physical, violent, and relentless, whatever it takes.
Sayan takes the snap. Here comes pressure. And down he goes. Hakeem Mesidor.
Jackson comes left side. Oh, he runs into Ruben Bay. 4-yard loss.
Cut back. Mark Fletcher. Another first down, Miami Hurricanes.
They've got 7 offensive linemen out there. They're down at a yard. And back. Hits Fletcher out of the backfield. Touchdown, Miami.
What's the answer by Ryan Day?
Sayan has all the time he wants. Unloads deep down the middle of the field. Jeremiah Smith with the catch inside the Miami 20-yard line.
We did see Thor running full speed back in. Southern pass play that's intercepted. Taking it back is Keontae Scott. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
There's pandemonium on the Miami sideline.
That was timed up perfectly by Keontae Scott. Keontae Scott jumped the ball and nobody was even near.
The long on the season for their kicker, Jaden Fielding, is 49 yards, so they still have about 15 yards to go. Sayan can't take a sack and gets rid of it, and it is caught for a first down by Ennis at the 39.
This is a 49-yard attempt for Jaden Fielding. Wide left.
bro, we only got 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes, we get everything we work for. Them boys ain't work how we work. They ain't feel how we feel. They ain't cry how we cry, gang.
Sain with a snap out of the gun, hands to Bo Jackson, coming up the middle, Jackson, and he's got room to the 50. Loose, and he's taken down to the 45 of Miami.
Second and long. He has time, and he has his man, Smith, who gets belted, but hangs onto the ball.
Third and goal on the 1. Bo Jackson, touchdown, Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes are right back in the Cotton Bowl.
Let's go, Bo. Let's go, Bo.
On play action, they're going for Smith, and he makes the catch. What a throw on a back shoulder.
Jackson, a hole to the left side, tried to spin between the hash marks and nearly got broken in half.
Snap to Sain, looks to throw. Lawson in the 5, and is caught by Jeremiah Smith. Gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Ohio State 2 possessions in the second half. Both have been scores.
Carson Beck, can he come up big on 3rd and 3? He does! Out of the backfield, Shamar Brown. I don't even know that Brown has even played tonight.
3 minutes left, ball on the 39. Shamar Brown now on the ground. What can Brown do for you?
Snap to Beck. He throws a screen off to his right. A curl inside. Miami gets a breakaway and a first down to the 7 of Ohio State.
1 minute from the final 4. Handoff. Brown.
Come on,
driving. Brown into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. It's Greenland for the Miami Hurricanes.
49 seconds to go. Sain, he's hit as he throws over the middle. It's intercepted by Jacoby Thomas. His second interception of the night is sending the Miami Hurricanes onto the Fiesta Bowl.
Hey, let's go. I be trying to tell them chunks. I said, man, hey, I said, y'all talking on the outside. I'm on the inside. I know what's inside the man. You keep doing what you're doing, man.
This is the first trip to the Orange Bowl for Oregon and Texas Tech. They're far from home, but man, they are close to greatness.
Ball is out, and it is recovered by Finney. Brandon Finney.
This is 39 yards, middle of the field for Sappington. Good. So Atticus Sappington, Automaticus Sappington is what they're calling.
Easily the worst Texas Tech has looked on offense.
11:33 to go here in the third. 6-0 Oregon. Morton from the pocket and had it taken out of the air. Unbelievable play. Mateo Uiagalelei for Oregon. He took it literally from Barrett Morton. Bro, you keep walking, bro. First and goal at the Texas Tech 6. Jordan Davison's come in. He'll get the toss. Running to the right side. End zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Jordan Davison's 14th of the year for the Ducks.
Well, these teams who have earned these first-round byes in the college football playoff now, it has looked shaky.
Blitz is coming. Throw left side, and it is caught by Carter inside the 10-yard line. Red Raiders are going to be first and goal.
Back to Pro. Looking left. Throws it left. And it is intercepted in the end zone. Brandon Finney Jr. A remarkable performance by this Oregon football team. The tougher team by far, and they showed it.
Yes, it's the Rose Bowl, but it's also the college football playoff quarterfinals.
Alabama's got all those championships. Indiana's new to this, but the Hoosiers believes they're ready for a huge breakthrough.
The punting unit is now on for Alabama. And are they going to go direct snap here? Going under center is Ty Simpson, the quarterback. They're trying to get them to jump offside.
He looks completely offended. I think Ty Simpson is back in the game once again.
So Wildcat. Simpson is wide right. 3 receivers there. It's a pop pass. Jeremy Bedard trying to turn the corner. He's grabbed. He's not going to get there. Indiana's defense sniffed it out. They're going to hold him on downs. Bones Jones with the stop for the Hoosiers.
The Hoosiers are backed up. First and 20 now for the 45. Hemby off the right side. Stifler gets around the corner, and Hemby gets all the yardage he needed for a first down and 2 more.
3rd down and 8. Here's the snap back to Fernando. Throw it over the middle. He's got Becker. All the way to catch. Charlie Becker. Touchdown, Indiana.
How you feel? You could have jumped on the later.
Like I should jump on.
It's okay. You made the play. Moving on.
Ty Simpson went down to all of his offensive line and the skill guys and said, I need you to show more energy. Let's go, guys.
Trying to get something going before halftime. 4-man rush, plenty of time. Simpson escapes. And not going to slide. He's going to stay on his feet. Lost the ball as he was hit after getting first down yardage.
They have half, bench Ty Simpson. This was a coach's decision because of what occurred after this hit in the first half. He received treatment during halftime, and then coach went to Simpson and said, "You're going to need to take a rest."
Kalen block up the gut. Shoestring tackle there.
From the Bama 25-yard line, Kalen Black gets the call again. Gets through the middle 20-yard line to the 15, powers to the 10, and races into the end zone for a touchdown. 25-yard touchdown run for Kalen Black. And the party is on in Pasadena for the Indiana Hoosiers.
And now they're going to be favorites to win the national championship.
How would you describe the turnaround and what you've been able to build in a short period of time?
It'd be a hell of a movie.
Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the last game of this quarterfinal round. This is the All-State Sugar Bowl.
No score, 7:09 to go in the first quarter. Chambliss runs to his right, looks downfield, fires across the middle, got his man. Wallace made the catch. 4th down, and Ole Miss is going to try a field goal. 55-yard effort for Lucas Carnero. His longest is 54. There's the kick. He's definitely got the leg in it. It is going to be good, and Ole Miss strikes first.
At the 34-yard line, Chambliss fakes the handoff, will throw downfield. It's caught. Climbing the ladder down in Georgia territory is Harrison Wallace III.
Carnero wants to break his record again. 56 yards out. Here's the kick. He's got distance again. Is it on target? It is good again. Another bomb for Lucas Carnero, and the Rebels take a 6-0 lead.
Play fake to Chauncey Bowens. Stockton, three-quarter throw. Colby Young, a diving catch. First down, Georgia.
Stockton will turn and hand to Frazier, and following great blocking is inside the 20. Spins and twists inside the 15.
Dogs on the doorstep here. Play fake. Gunner fakes it, keeps it, rolls. Sells Monroe to block. Up, scored a touchdown. Yes, indeed. Right down the hash. He pointed at Freeling, said, "Get that guy. I'm right behind you." And he runs and dives across the goal line for the score.
Chambliss handled a high snap, throws a deep ball. It is caught. Dejon Stribling won the one-on-one with Dalen Everett.
What does Chambliss do here on this 3rd and goal from the 3? He takes the snap and moves the pocket to the right. Throws to the end zone. It's caught on a bullet. It gives Ole Miss the lead in the Sugar Bowl.
Swing pass. Frazier, a lot of running room and blockers. Nate Frazier knocked out of bounds there, the 25.
3rd and 12 for the Dogs. On the Ole Miss 27, Stockton pressured in the pocket, ducks and rolls, man open in the flat. Cash Jones caught at the 22. Jones makes a man miss, 15, cuts inside at the 5, down to the 1-yard line. Cash money.
Stockton got leveled by Taj Chambers, but got it to Jones, who has them on the doorstep.
Goal to go, Gunner gonna keep it. Drive in, touchdown right behind that big, massive offensive line. And Georgia back in the lead.
Hit me in the head and neck area. The next play, I want to call my own number and run it right out the gut. That's why this team loves this kid.
Pete Golding told his players, "We worked too hard for you to play like this. You're making simple mistakes, fundamental mistakes."
Chambliss to Lacey. Lacey patiently runs. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by Georgia. Dalen Everett is in the clear. It's a touchdown for Georgia. Lacey fumbled it over the left side. Dalen Everett recovered it, and Georgia scores a touchdown.
4th down, less than a yard on their own 49.5.
It is a direct snap, and it got stuffed. Keywan Lacey driven back, and Georgia takes over on downs.
Pete Golding told his team a 9-point deficit is nothing. If we fix those mistakes, we can control this game.
Chambliss fakes the handoff to Lacey, dumps it off out of the backfield. Here's Dejon Stribling on the run past midfield.
4th down and 3. Deep drop by Chambliss. He's looking deep down the field and has his man spinning away is Trey Wallace inside the 10.
5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Rebels trail 21-12, trying to climb back in it here. In motion to the far side goes Deuce Alexander. It's going to be a handoff. Running right is Lacey, untouched, into the end zone off the right edge. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
But it's Everett blitzing off the corner. Chambliss retreating back near his own goal line. Picks up a block. Lacey, the catch, survives a big hit and gets the first down.
Chambliss. The creativity, the athleticism, the quickness, the change of direction.
Trinidad wants to throw, being chased again. He runs out to his right, looks downfield, fires. He's got a man caught at the 30 to the 25. It's Trey Wallace. What a throw on the run by Trinidad Chambliss.
Ole Miss is just 6 yards away from the Georgia end zone, down 5. Chambliss will hand off. Lacey running straight ahead near the goal line. He dives. Touchdown. Keyone Lacey scores and gives Ole Miss the lead with 11:29 to go.
Now it makes sense to go for 2. Chambliss with pressure coming. Back of the end zone. Caught for 2. Trey Wallace. What a night he's having.
Lords is ready to punt away. They're running with the offense onto the field. See if they're going to go for it. There's the snap. They're actually going to try to go for it. He's in trouble. He's hit. He's down. The Rebels are going to have it in great field position.
12 consecutive completions for Chambliss. Going for 13. He has it. And another touchdown. Harrison Wallace having the night of his life.
Georgia now at their own 40. Stockton shotgun, stands tall, throws short. It's caught, and breaking a tackle is Frazier, and Frazier gets the first down over the 50.
Frazier through a hole on the right side. And another first down.
Gunner to throw, far corner, and falling down, and caught! Caught sitting on his pants. Zachariah Branch with a touchdown. Great answer by Georgia's offense.
6:30 to go in the game. Lacey takes the handoff again. He's in the backfield. Trinidad Chambliss wanted a face mask call.
Should have been a face mask. Ajonia spun Keyone Lacey around with his left hand, but a big stop.
And now Georgia gets the football back. Down 3 with 5:33 remaining.
4th and 9.
What would you do? Would you punt?
I'd go for it. I do not want to give the ball back to Trinidad Chambliss.
Biggest play of the year for these 2 teams so far. Stockton has Branch at the 35-yard line. 17 yards on 4th down and 9.
24-yard field goal try by Peyton Woodring to tie the game. Ball's between the hash marks, kicking to the right. Snap, hold, kick, in the air, and good. Peyton Woodring, rock solid, ties the game with less than a minute to go in the Sugar Bowl.
Ole Miss at their own 30. Tie game, 32 seconds remaining. Chambliss throws downfield. He's got a man. Dason Scribbling makes the catch. He beat DeMello Jones for the football, and he's down inside the 30-yard line.
And now it's Carnero to give them the lead, to send them on to the semifinal. 47 yards. And it is good! Right down the middle!
The Rebels outlast the Bulldogs in a thriller in New Orleans to advance to the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
Welcome to Glendale, Arizona, and the CFP semifinal at the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. If you wanted fresh blood in the college football playoff, you have got it.
Ole Miss 2nd down and 3 to open the second quarter, trailing Miami 3-0. Snap Chambliss, handoff Lacey right through the middle, big hole, beats a safety at the 50, and he may be gone. Lacey to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Keyone Lacey, 78 yards.
They basically ran Keyone Lacey right down Main Street, and I'm not sure the young man got touched.
3rd and 7. Carson Beck, shot down the middle. Elijah Lofton with an incredible catch and a monster shot from Jalen Braxton. These boys are thumping out here.
3rd and 7. Pressure comes, it's picked up. Tony, after the catch, escapes. Malachi Tony showing the strength to go along with that speed, really earns a first down.
Brown top of the gives to Brown, comes right side. Brown lowers the shoulder. Brown dives. He's into the end zone for a Miami touchdown. Marty Brown taps it off. 15-play, 75-yard drive.
2nd down and 6 here. Beck bouncing, now rolls out to his right. He's going to throw one downfield, looking for Marion open. He's got him on a post at the 10 and into the end zone for a touchdown. 52 yards from Carson Beck, who's given Miami the lead.
It feels like Miami's up by 17 or 20 points.
Back to throw. Beck in the pocket, has time. It's batted up in the air and picked off by Ole Miss. By Kapina Gushigan. Ole Miss trailing 17-13 with 3:19 to go in the third.
Going to bring out the big-legged Lucas Carnero. I mean, he hit the left upright from 51 yards last time. Snap placement, kick on its way, end over end. Does it have enough? And it clanks the left upright and goes through this time. Back to back off the left upright. This time enough momentum to get through, and 3 points on the board. 15 minutes to go in regulation. We're through 3. Miami 17, Ole Miss 16.
Second and long, and in trouble and sacked in the backfield is Beck.
Beck, you'll be sacked again. Goes down for a 4th time.
For a defense that you think would be worn down and tired in this 4th quarter, they step up on those last 2 plays.
11:15 to go, 4th quarter, down 1 from the 21. Chambliss going to pass on 1st down, throws it left sideline up high, grabbing it at the 40-yard line, and out of bounds to the tight end, Daquan Wright.
Chambliss hit as he throws, complete across the middle to Caden Lee, who took a big shot.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense number 6. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. Number 6 is disqualified for the remainder of the contest.
Xavier Lucas has been a solid corner this year out of the game.
He's played great tonight, too. Carnero back out there once again.
Placement is down, kick is up, and is right through the pipes. And Ole Miss takes the lead. Exactly 7 minutes to go in the game.
Pitch to the edge. C.J. Daniels weaves his way, gets some blocks, and picks up about 8.
2nd and 2, a little quicker pace off the snap. Fletcher right side, 1st down and more, 45 to the 40-yard line. Mark Fletcher Jr. gets 17 yards.
Hurricanes' execution has to be exquisite. 5:22 to play, 2nd down and 11. Beck takes, fires over to Tony for a bubble screen. Tony searches for the 30-yard line. Tony at the 25. Here we go. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's in to the end zone. Touchdown. 36. Magical. Malachi. 20 yards.
Toddy, you can't stop nobody.
Trinidad Chambliss. He's been electric in the CFP. It's in his hands.
He plays his best when the lights are the brightest.
Chambliss escapes and runs forward for a 1st down and more. A little elusive magic.
3:20 left to play. 24-19 Miami. Chambliss in the pocket, throws for the end zone. He's got his man. Daquan Wright on a corner route on the opposite side of the field. Catches it and scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss obviously up 1. He's got to go for 2 here.
Chambliss on the move, scanning, end zone. 2-point conversion by Caleb Odom. 3:13 to play, and the lead is 3.
Miami at the Ole Miss 42. Shotgun snap. Beck's going to throw right sideline. It is caught by Daniels. 2nd effort, tried to reach for the line to gain. I believe he's got the 1st down.
Exactly 1 minute to play.
Strike from Carson Beck to Marion. What a throw. What a catch. Carson Beck spinning it.
Well within range for Davis, but that would just force overtime. How aggressive does Beck want to play this? Go for the win right here.
I think you go for the win.
37 seconds to play. The ball at the Ole Miss 19. 12 plays, 56 yards so far on this drive. Beck drops, play fakes, looks down the middle, caught at the 8-yard line by Marion.
This running game and the amount of plays and how tired would Ole Miss be? Would they have enough gas in the tank in a 4th quarter?
2nd and goal from the 3. Down 3. Snap to Beck. Looking center of the field, nothing. Surveying has nothing. Now he's going to run for it at the 5, and Beck is into the end zone. Touchdown. 18 seconds to go, and Carson Beck trying to run the Hurricanes back home to Miami for a championship game.
Chambliss needs 75 yards. Can he produce an Ole Miss miracle? Pressure comes, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made. Out near midfield is Caden Lee.
11 seconds to go. Chambliss takes the snap, drops back, steps up, throws, and is caught at the 35-yard line by Stribling.
You're trying to get one more miracle to get to the national championship game.
6 seconds from going to the national championship. Snap. Chambliss drifts to his left. He lets it fly deep in the end zone. It is knocked away. Knocked away. Incomplete. No time left. Miami wins.
The Miami Hurricanes are headed back to the championship game, and they'll have a chance to win it at their home stadium.
As you're running the ball into the end zone in that crucial moment, what does that feel like as you cross the goal line?
I don't even know. I mean, it's the best feeling I've ever had in my life. When we had to respond, we responded. We all had a good feeling that what just happened was about to happen.
Indiana, one of the great stories in college football, but they know what they're up against tonight in a very talented Oregon team.
You know Indiana well. What needs to be different tonight?
Play our game. You can't make mistakes against this team. Just got to go out there and play football. We're going to play loose and have fun.
And the IU fans making it difficult for more in Oregon right out of the gate. De'Aaron Hill Jr. is the running back. The quick pass is intercepted. It's going to be run in for an Indiana touchdown. D'Angelo Pons on the first play of the game.
A pick six for Indiana. 11 seconds into the game.
So Oregon, you're going to have to settle down in a hurry.
Warren shotgun. Snap to Moore. 5-man rush. Pass over the middle. Caught at the 45. Malik Benson. And he's got a first down.
Play action pass. Design rollout. Sadiq the catch. And it's another Oregon first down.
From the shotgun on 3rd and long to throw. Pressure comes, throws, end zone. Touchdown! Ja'Marri Jackson. What an answer by this offense.
Roman Hemby right up the gut. Roman Hemby drives himself down for a big gainer.
Hemby in the backfield. Gets the edge. Big man in front. Gets it down within the 7.
Here's the snap back. And the throw. Fernando goes to the end zone. Touchdown! Omar Cooper comes up with another brilliant play.
Now, they can't play man-to-man against Indiana because Indiana's killing them.
Oregon 1st and 10 from its 13-yard line. Orr up fake to the left, and he loses the ball. And back inside the 3-yard line, it is recovered by Indiana. Mario Landino inside the Oregon 5-yard line.
He hit his running back. He bobbles it off the running back. Ball comes flying out of his hands.
Ball's at about the 6-inch line. Here's the snap to give. Kalon Black dives his way into the end zone, and Indiana puts a 6 on the board. And that's what mistakes in this football game will do.
Snap to Moore. He'll drop back to throw. Looking deep in trouble. It takes a sack. Back at the 38-yard line.
3rd and 12. Moore under pressure again. And down.
Fernando Mendoza takes a shot. That's a run. Back shoulder. That's a catch. First down, Indiana Hoosiers.
And Fernando again looks to throw it. Now he's going deep. Way deep. And the catch is made. What a play. Guess who? Charlie Becker again. 36 yards. Indiana scores.
So it's imperative here for Dante Moore to stop the bleeding and get some points. Moore, 3-step drop, looking, gets hit, sack, ball's fumbled, and Indiana's got it.
And Mario Landino has his second fumble recovery of the night.
Number 1 team in the country. Shake, rattle, touchdown. And if you don't know, now you know. The Hoosiers are a problem.
Mendoza on target, not a surprise. Elijah Surratt.
Back to pass, Mendoza on a 3-step drop. Everybody covered, so he steps up to run, middle of the field, 35-30, 25-20, and he fumbles the ball. It's recovered, though, by an offensive lineman at the 17-yard line. Again, the bounce is going Indiana's way. The center, Pat Coogan, running 25 yards downfield, recovers the football.
Back goes Fernando, looks to throw it, fires to the end zone. E.J. Williams with a tremendous grab, and Indiana scores another touchdown in the first drive of the second half. It is hard to come up with more different ways to describe what Indiana's doing.
Kalon Black, big hole. Kalon Black, touchdown. Oh, and finally a smile. Mendoza 17 for 20 for 177 and 5 touchdowns.
Let's tell the world that Bloomington, Indiana is now officially the home of a new football superpower. It's official.
The biggest and brightest stage awaits. Welcome to Miami and the College Football Playoff National Championship. There's very few who thought this matchup was possible. The Indiana Hoosiers on the brink of history. The Miami Hurricanes championship legacy has laid dormant for about a quarter century. Beck zips it far sideline again. Pass broken up by D'Angelo Pons. You see why this guy is an elite player at 5'9".
Back to throw, gets hit, and he goes down. And it is Aiden Fisher, the linebacker, and Indiana doing a heck of a job defensively again.
Carson Beck hands it off to Shamar Brown. Stonewall.
In Miami, if they can't succeed on plays like that, it's going to be a long night.
Shotgun snap, Mendoza, quick throw to the right. Caught by Riley Milakowski, breaks a tackle, and is still fighting near the 35-yard line, and finally taken down, gang tackled along the far sideline.
3rd and 8 now. Handoff up the middle, and barely for a first down and more is Kaelon Black. Catching the Canes off guard, rumbles for 21.
Mendoza out of the gun, throws to the far sideline, caught for a first down. Charlie Becker fighting toward the end zone, touchdown! Becker caught it near the 5-yard line and just powered his way. This one's going to come back. He stepped out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
This will be the 14th play of the drive. Miami has 14 plays in the whole game.
Here's the snap. The handoff goes to Nowakowski. He dives his way to the end zone. Touchdown! Indiana scores. They jump to a 10-0 lead.
Beck on first down from the left hash mark. Throws deep down the middle and has a man. C.J. Daniels inside the Indiana 40.
Fletcher to the left side. Quick penetration. That was D'Angelo Pons off the corner.
This guy is 173 pounds, 5'9". He just goes right around the offensive lineman. Gets low, brings Fletcher down.
I'd say this is a pretty gigantic kick here. 50-yard field goal in the national championship. Welcome to the game, Carter Davis. Who's the faithful? Very loud. Carter bombs it. Going to the right. 10-0 at half here for the Indiana Hoosiers.
What can Miami do, Kirk?
Well, their defense is playing pretty well. Really, it's about their offense. With all that Indiana movement on that defensive line, you got to hit some quick hitters with Mark Fletcher.
Mendoza does nothing doing, and then he gets sacked by Akeem Mesidor.
Mendoza has time, now running out of it as Bain chases him down and makes the sack.
2nd and 5 for Beck. Stretch play for Fletcher, right side, turning to the corner, here we go!
Bye-bye.
He's at the 40, he's at the 30,
Bye-bye.
he's at the 20, it's a drag race to the end zone! Mark Fletcher will take it all the way home for a Miami touchdown!
And just like that, Miami's bell cow back changes around this championship game.
Dylan Joyce to punt for the 6th time.
Back around his own 2 to take the snap.
Blocked! Indiana blocks the punt!
The punt is blocked! It's going to be blocked for a touchdown! Mikhail Kamara blocked it! And it's recovered in the end zone by Isaiah Jones! An Indiana touchdown! They've blocked 8 punts now in 2 years under Kurt Cignetti.
It's a weapon, they use it, and they've reclaimed momentum.
And that one is huge.
2nd and 2, Beck gives. Fletcher sweeps right side, turns the corner. Got the first down at the 30. Bounces outside 35, and finally upended at the 37-yard line.
It's a blitz from the left. Beck forced to the right. He's still in trouble. Now stops, set. Throws down the field. Caught inside the Indiana 40. And breaking the tackle, C.J. Daniels. Beck scrambling for his life, but bought the time.
Tony comes in motion. They pitch it to him. He has a block. Malachi Tony takes off and races down to the 12-yard line. Got a block from Keelan Marion.
Beck goes under center. 3rd and 1. Tony comes in motion. They turn. They give. Fletcher, right side, touchdown, Miami. He walks in and scores standing up. And Miami's back in business at Hard Rock Stadium, just underway in the 4th quarter.
The second half's been a different story for Mark Fletcher, a different story for the Miami Hurricanes.
I mean, moms everywhere. You have to appreciate the sacrifices you make for your kids, the lengths you go to just to be there.
Indiana's only got 13 yards of offense in the second half. Mendoza hands it off, and Kaelon Black makes a tackle, and he carries it all the way across the 40-yard line after a 15-yard run.
Quick out to Cooper. He is smooth, quick. And that's the first completion of the second half for Mendoza for a first down to Cooper.
Indiana trying to answer Miami's answer.
The ball's at the 37-yard line. It is 4th down and 5 for IU.
The play clock's at 10. They're still in the huddle. Cooper runs on late. Signetti's going to use the timeout. It's a rare fire drill on the Indiana sideline.
A lot of coaches would punt Miami deep. Mendoza, ball in his hands. Sideline pitch. Becker comes back to make a catch.
On 4th and 5, they get 21.
Got to get off the field right here.
Second, 4th down of this drive. Is he able to pick it up?
Signature play of this championship game.
That's where he won the Heisman Trophy.
Indiana fans making their voices heard now. Hurricane fans a bit stunned right now. 7:55 to go in the game for the national championship. Beck sends Bauman out to the right side. Here comes the quarter blitz. Look out, Beck lets it go. Bauman, he's got it for a first down. Out across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Beck again delivers across the middle. It's Tony. Malachi Tony splitting defenders and weaving his way deep into Hoosier territory.
West end zone, 22 yards away, awaiting their arrival. Beck, inside handoff for Malachi Tony. Comes to the right side. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Malachi's at the 5. He spins. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Malachi Tony goes 22 magical yards. And Miami is back in business here in the 4th quarter. 6:37 to go. Bentham at Hard Rock.
And Indiana, for the first time in this playoff, is being pushed and tested.
Each team will keep wondering, can they answer? Can they respond? Can you endure all those body blows and now fight back?
Mendoza in the gun, blacked on his left hip. They bring Cooper in motion. Design roll to the left at the throw into the flat. Caught by Cooper, first down.
Mendoza goes back to Becker. Back shoulder. Contested catch by Charlie Becker.
And so Nico Radicic trying to make it a 6-point ball game. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Nico Radicic knocks it through.
But there is hope for the Miami Hurricanes.
Everything that Carson Beck has been through a ton of adversity. Well, he's over there just hoping for a chance, and he's got it with 1:42, down 6.
1st and 10, 1:30 left in the game. Gets it to Marty Brown. Marty Brown has been huge for the Miami Hurricanes.
How good is this? Back and forth in the second half.
On 1st down and 10, shotgun snap. He's under pressure. He throws, and it is intercepted. Jamari Sharp with the interception.
And the rags to riches story for Indiana football comes to conclusion, and they are the national champions of 2026. What a football team!
I was a 2-star recruit coming out of high school. I got declined to walk-on offer to the University of Miami. Full circle moment here, playing in Miami for all the friends and family. I can't thank Coach Nettie enough, and Coach Whitmer, and Coach Anna for taking a chance on me. This is the most special moment of my life, and I know my teammates here. There's no one else I'd rather do it with. Let me tell you, we won the national